Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy. Welcome to part 11 of Polaris City here in City Skylines 2. Yes, in the previous episode we have been expanding a lot, especially in this area. We built a lot of residential areas, we built a lot of commercial areas, we built schools and all kinds of other things behind here as well. And we made sure that we got more connections available so that we had less complaints here for this industrial area. There are a few icons blinking, but it is all fine. Traffic wise, I'm not complaining. I don't have any big traffic issues going on anywhere. I mean, the roundabouts and all the infrastructure is doing its work properly, and yeah, that's just the way how it should go, you know. It's also used the traffic mod to use the lane connectors wisely. Yeah, and that way you can really make your city work. So I've been thinking, build a cargo harbor here. That's one thing that I put here as a thing that I want to do. I have so many things that I want to do, but I said before, I cannot do it in one episode. Now I'm also be thinking like, okay, we have like industry on this side of the city, but why would we not have like industry near this airport somehow? But if we look at the wind, then we can see that the wind is actually blowing it straight toward where the city is. So that would not be such a good idea. Now, if we look here, on this little bit of land over here we have available, we could theoretically put industries over here and make a nice bridge. Maybe we can even make this river a little bit smaller, you know, just make and create extra land, and we create some industry over here. Okay, let's see how far we can get with that, because I want to do so many things, you know. I also want to build more residential and commercial around this area, until this area is completely surrounded by all that stuff, so we can fill it up with more high-rise stuff. I mean, really the high-rise stuff, and that kind of stuff, and then work ourselves outwards, you know, until this whole area will fill up eventually. But let's start first with a cargo harbor over here, because I was thinking like, yes, I'm missing that, and even though they can train it out, they can fly it out, they can drive it out. Now I want them to sail it out. So why not? So let's have a look here, and let me find a lovely, let's see, cargo harbor. Well, we only have one. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Wait a second. Yeah, I'm going to plonk it here, temporary. No, it's not possible. Invalid shape? No, how can it be an invalid shape? Okay, I use anarchy. Oh, because there's a root already there that creates that effect. Okay. Yeah. So what we need is actually a proper road. Okay, we have the industry over here. Now we have, let's see, I'm looking for the main road. Now this road is leading to this roundabout. I wanted to go here, bloody blah. And let's have a look here inside of this area. Now I don't see any main road cutting through this area. Sort of, this is more the main road. If we also would build more industrial over here. Okay, that means like that. I think that the best thing we can do is build a cargo, another roundabout here that leads straight here to the cargo harbor. Okay, let me pick that road. Let me redo that road. Like quickly do this. Here we go. This of course messes up all the lines as usual, so we will fix that immediately. You go there, you go there, and you will go there. Everybody happy. Okay, now from here, since this road will probably, this is actually a one-way road. Now I'm looking at it, it's because of this factory. You know, I'm fine with that, because one-way road coming into here, a roundabout, going to the cargo, going back here, connecting up here, going to this roundabout, going back into this area. Why not, you know? So we take this road, and that will also go into then this road. So can I have a 90-degree push? Thank you. And then this will then be connected. Let's see. Oh, it's always like... a little bit of searching the proper angles. This is 80, 180. 180? Seems so, yeah. So I want to have that cargo harbor somewhere over here. Right. And I want it to be on a road, and the road has to be then roughly around here. It's no science work, but yeah, it is what it is. So then there, yes. Now this one is interesting. We're going to do this slightly different, like that. Delete this and this. Pick at this road again, and then we make a curve from 40 by 40. No, we cannot make that. Okay, let's shorten this. Oh, wrong button. Okay, about 40 by 40. That works. Okay, 40 by 40. Here we go. Going around, just the way how I want it, actually. Here we can do the same thing. 40 by 40, 40 by 40. Perfect. Now we're grabbing the cargo harbor, this thing, and oh, it fits like a glove. Let's see how it goes with the connection point. Let's see, that's fine. This looks great. Yeah, it looks actually great. Okay, let's now connect this road. Here we go. Straight up to... So how does this work? So it should go into here. Also has to go back. Yeah, so what we are going to do here, the entrance point will be somewhere around here. You know, just in a curve like that. Like so. And then from here, yeah, just like that. And then from here we do 97, 100 and a bit. You go there, and then from here, that happens more often, you know, if I use the bend tool. So from here, you know what I actually want to do is bring this road not to this roundabout. Though they can export, but I don't want to connect it to the roundabout or to this road, maybe to this road. Oh, wait a second, that would work. Just do this, and then we say like you can only take a right turn. Yes, so from there to there, and then here we say like, oh, let's get out of here. In-game tools. No left turn. Zoink, and also no traffic lights, no crossings. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So they can go that way and they go back into the industrial area. Okay, let's have a look here now, because this is coming together here, and I don't expect too much troubles, but you never know, you know. We can add a 3-laner here, maybe. Something like that. Like that. That, and up to there. Yeah. And then here, we don't want any traffic lights. I mean, it's like, yeah. It's a little bit stupid. Also no crossings here. Also no crossings there. No traffic lights there either. And let me check the lane connector tool here. To be honest, it seems fine. Yeah. And here, remove this and remove that. That will work without problems. they can just carry on. Yeah, they can carry on. Now let's create the routes, because very important, never forget the routes. So we need a cargo route tool. So we use this tool for that. So we click on here, and this is very short, so that's very handy. And from here, well, it brings it over to there, but shall we do it? I mean, is it yeah, why not? Why not? From there to there. So at least that is working. Let's say also that people who are working at this harbor wants to park their cars. Let's see, put that over there and over there. Yep, and then we increase the price of this and that. And here, yeah, here we are going to make a crossing. Where is that option? This one. Now I'm curious which one it is. Not this one. This one too wide. This one also too wide. Even wider. This one seems also too wide. How about this one? It's also not working. Way too far. Way too far. Even further. Ugh, crazy. So it's not really working with this. Yeah, this one can work if you just rotate it around its axis and then make sure you keep it on the road. Now, if people are working here, let's see, where is the entrance? Let's get out of this view for a moment. So, if you're working here, and let's say you're driving here, you want to park your car, is this the place where the trucks are going in? Do we have any truck? Oh, let's see where that truck is going. Where are you going in? So the trucks are going in here. So where would the people themselves who work here go in? Because I don't see any worker barracks or... Yeah, this is what I would consider as the, let's say, the office part. And I put the parking lots over there. But on the other hand, also the trucks are going in here. Okay, so I will just move one of these then to there. And here, what we're going to do then, I'm going to grab this thing and then I think, yeah, the short one. I will just zoink it down here. And with the move it mod, we're going to just move it into place. That's the only thing that works in this case. Like that, so we can also rotate it around its axis. And the most important thing is that as long as these pillars are on top of the pavement, like that, in the middle, yeah, these pillars must be in the middle of the pavement, and so on that side. So I select it here, click the right mouse button, and I just shift it a little bit over, and it's not sitting in anybody's way. No, it's not. So I don't know if many people will actually come here. I think this thing is actually overkill. It is not required. So we have now finally a cargo harbor over here, so I can actually delete this this thing. Let me see. You can go. You can go. You can go. And let me have a quick look at the land layout. Let me see the land layout. I'm here, like this, to make it a little bit more straighter. Yeah, just like that. And then with the soften terrain tool, we do the brush strength very low, so we can just, you know, just grazing this area, just like that. I know there are no trees, we can plant of course a lot of trees there, but here we go. We have now also this capacity. And let's have a look here, this road here. Yeah, if we create more industry over here in the future, we can also hook that onto here as well. Perfect, perfect. Okay, now what I said before is like on this side. This is kind of interesting because this area is like suitable for industry here on the edge of the map. Now, as far as I know, there's not much flow in this water, but there's really no way of telling. Can I? Can I really tell it or not? Well, no. Let's just say like we're going to create a little bit more terrain over here, just a little bit. And let's see. We have this roundabout over here with, yes, big roads attached to it, so that's perfect. So what I'm going to do here is just make sort of already a little bit of a hump, like that. That acts like a, you know, a place where the river is a little bit less wide. Yeah, less wide, just like that. So if I'm not mistaken, not much would change here. I mean, there are no shipping lanes here. I created those bridges, so there are no shipping lanes here, huh? Let me quickly check. No, there is a shipping lane because there is like passenger harbor over there. Perfect. Okay. That would be nice because then we can create here. Oh, that's a lovely idea. We could create, if we have, let me check. Oh yeah, that would fit and connect it to there. We actually could fit like a cargo terminal. Oh, later on there. Perfect. Oh, I love it. And also we have to create like connections for the people to get there, you know, by train or by metro or by whatever. So we just steal a little bit more land here, just like that. Just like that. And I think this is enough. Yeah. I learned with City Skylines 2, it's like water is like nasty stuff to mess with, so the big thing is like, just don't mess with it. Don't mess with the water. No, don't mess with the water. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Soften that up. And here we have a little bit of a sand patch over here. That's okay. Let's smooth this out slightly. And it's all fine. Yeah, it's all fine. So if I take the bulldozer mod, I think if I select this or this, boink, and then that's gone. We are going to go from this roundabout and we are going to grab this road. You know, the road with all this traffic here. Come on, pick 'em up. The pick 'em up does sometimes a little bit jerky because it wants to pick other items. So what I do here is I'm going to throw it through there, and then you immediately have everything straightened out. Here we go. Select. Hey, come on. You go out of there. Now we can take this one and we can bring it all the way here. Look at that. And the question is, if we go here, do we have like a nice bridge, you know, that can go to the other side? That looks like nice. We need a 4-lane. So what if can I type that in? 4-lane. So this is what we have on 4 lanes. Interesting. 4-lane, one way. No. 4-lane tight arch. Okay, let me try that. From the other side. Yeah, from the other side. Let's see what we can make of that. From here. Do I expect any ships to go into that general direction? Not really. So we are staying here at this elevation. That. And Now let's delete this segment. We are picker this road again, and we are selecting this option, and then from here we're going up into the air and hook it up to there. Bash. And on the other side we take it also from here and we bring it down to page down here. Ta-da! And then we can continue into that direction, and then we are on this huge stretch that will give us more capability of more industrial. So let me do a little bit of infrastructure here in a little time lapse, and I will be right back with you guys. Right, as you can see, I built this bridge over here. I think it looks lovely. I mean, okay, it's a little bit steep here, but we can change that in the future. Also, we can remove a little bit of this land over here, so this bridge here really looks like bridge, if you know what I mean. I also took the opportunity to directly place a cargo harbor over here, but I did not connect it up yet, so that is what I'm going to do right now. Just bash, connect it up, and then we can also make a cargo shipping route tool from there to basically outside of the map, which is here. Yep, and then back to there. And do we have a cargo to cargo route? Because we have a cargo station over there, but I doubt the ships. Yeah, there's also no line, but to get those ships underneath this bridge is like a little bit of a problem. So for the time being I will be ignoring that. Also, this thing is turned off because there is no industry here yet. Nevertheless, we can create all kinds of industries already by, just putting roads here, with a capital R. Here we go. We have a road there, just a road there. And let's just keep this spread out, not to make it too densely clumped all together. So bring this here. Don't worry, I will turn around those asymmetrical roads. Here we go. This goes a lot further than that, and also this area will later on complain like, oh, we don't have the workers, blah blah blah, and yeah, will all be solved because I have only one pair of hands to work with, and there's only so much time available. And of course I can do the whole city in maybe in one huge time lapse, but yeah, I don't think that you guys would like that. I rather see, that I get input from you guys, and yeah, you tell me like, you could also maybe do this or try that, or everything that might be interesting for this particular city over here. Let me take this to there, and then to there, so we have all the space. From here, a side road all the way to there. As you can see, I also put a road that just leads outside, so it's merely for exportation. And yeah, so we are getting somewhere. So from here to there. Now let us flip everything around what needs to be flipped around. So you flip around, flip around. And here we go. I mean, I think we can put in some industrial over here. Yeah, so let's put some industrial. And I'm just wondering, you know, yeah, this is the main throughput road, so I don't want to put any industrial on that. So only on, let's say, the side road like that, and also here, like so. A little bit of here and there, and everywhere and nowhere. And we can even implement like something like, for example, an industry over here. For example, a stone mining. Now I've learned that stone mining is actually pretty important in regards to rebuilding houses and whatnot. So you know what? I'm going to just point it over here to over there. And then we have to turn on anarchy because we want this to be a little bit bigger. So, like I said before earlier, I removed the area bucket mod because of issues. Okay, they need some sewage and water, electricity. Okay, let me check that out. So we grab this, and I think it's just a matter of I think connecting these two up, I think that would do. Let me turn off this. It's -10. Okay, but we are going underwater. So -30, like that. And then up again to -10. And can I connect it up here? Gosh, like that. Will that flow? No. Oh, it's not connected here. Okay. So you go there. Yeah, that works. And then from there to there, to make sure that it happens. Let's see. Is everybody connected? Everything connected? Everything's connected. How about power? They don't have power over here. Well, for that we have like our transformer station. And I think the best place we can put it is like just over here, I guess. And then we can put like an underground cable and attach it to the main network, which is no problem. We page this down. Actually, we page it a little bit further down because it goes under the water here. And then up to there. And to avoid any collisions with anything, there is the actual line running. So I bring it all the way over here. And here I will page it up to... Boink. That should do it. And that branches off. I think this is coming straight from the... here's another junction. Straight all the way from... Holy moly, from this thing all the way over here. So, according to this production, we have enough production. We also exporting enough electricity, so that's nice. Meaning like we are doing something over here. Now, all these roads, by the way, the asymmetrical roads, the first thing is like they all have traffic lights, which is very annoying. Traffic lights for days. And the traffic is currently so low that it would not really make a big difference at the moment, but I hate all these traffic lights, you know. So I click them away. Are they still there? No, gone already. Here, yeah, you go. So that's one thing. Also, this needs to be changed with the lane connectors, but it works. You know what? I just turned this thing on because here we go. Point. I just turn it on because I'm building already something over here. So since we have a stone mine over here, that makes it kind of interesting. Now I learned that if you have like a certain mine, yeah, close by, and you make in the industry close to that type of mine or agricultural area, that actually the buildings that will be built, you know, according to the industry, will mostly take that mine, you know, as a sort of a representative. It's difficult to explain. Let me just say that most of this stuff that I will be building here, it will be orientated to this stone mine over there. And now I'm looking at this when I pick at this building and I plonk it over there, and I don't even get a... Okay, you go away. Let's turn this around because I want to put also another one on the other side. I'm just thinking about why not. So we're grabbing this stone mine on that side. Here we go. We go around here like that, and like that. Here we go. So we have another stone mine area, and they can also start exporting. And you know, having these things around actually looks okay. I mean, this is not like your field, you know, your crop field. And we don't have any industry demand. Okay, that's a sign of... Let me have a look at the taxation. The industrial, we are going to put it down to 0. Or even -2, so we get more industrial capability. We don't have any industrial stuff going on here. Yeah. Interesting. So I cannot even build that more industrials right now. Well, what I can build is a few parking lots because these guys have no place to park their cars. Let's see. So let's see. This is the good size. We put one there, and we put one over there. We put one over here for this area. Yep, and also one over there. Let me have a look here. Yep, also, and one in this section. That area already has, and then also let's not forget these people over here, like that, and maybe here on the end. Why not? I'm surprised actually that we don't have the demand right now for it, but it is what it is. So it's not building up more industrial. At least let me have a look, because I did not zone more. I think I zoned more, yeah, here, slightly, a little bit here, but there's no demand. We have offices, but yeah, offices, yeah, maybe a few offices could be placed here near the harbor. Would not look that bad, but let's keep them relatively small, 4x4x4s. Yeah, those might still become like pretty big, but okay, so in the next episode I think I'm going to connect this area up through probably a train line or maybe a metro. So I will make a district here. You go there, you go there, you go there, there and there. And we're going to rename this. Say like connect with train and or metro, so we know what we are going to do in episode 12. Well, I think we leave it at that, guys and girls, for this episode 11. And yeah, and I'm about to see you soon in episode 12. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I will see you in the next episode. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.